touchdown bound. Jeff, follow his blocks, my offensive line, blocking the block. 4th and inches, we can't be stopped. 3rd and long.
We're coming to you from the RCA Dome in downtown Indianapolis. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Falcons get set to take on the Colts. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
Adrian James will have to be at his best against that defense if he's hoping to help carry his team to a victory. They'll also try to get him out of the backfield, hit him on a few screens and dump-offs. He's a threat whenever he has the ball in his hands, so don't be surprised to see him touch the ball over 20 times throughout today's game.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team. He kicks it off. Looks like there's a penalty on the play.
On the kicking team.
Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
The kicker has to be disappointed with that one. Kicking the ball out of bounds is inexcusable. Sure would frustrate me.
Let's take a look at the first coach in our EA Sports Coaches Close-Up. Tony Dungy prefers to operate out of a one-back set, and once the run has been established, look for him to use the play action to open things up downfield. He caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Well, we looked at the first coach in our EA Sports Coach Close-Up. Opposing him will be Atlanta head coach Dan Reeves, who relies on a fast and talented linebacking core as the bedrock of his defense. He focuses on shutting down the run early and then switching to aggressive man coverage after the Falcons have taken the lead. The Colts come into this game very confident that their offense can take over and create all kinds of problems for the defense, John.
This team's very good at freezing the defense. It doesn't sound like much, but getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second to make the difference between a short gain or a first down.
The defense was a step behind on that play.
When you have...
And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
And I think that's the right thing to do.
And as the official takes a look at the play, so will we.
And the issue here is that the official called him out of bounds. Now you have to look at not only did he get both feet in bounds, but did he have possession?
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Looks like he's changing the play. Pass play here on first down with the pass. And he stopped at the 18-yard line.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Yeah, let's go, come on. Eagle left.
Gives the ball off. They'll go with a play fake. Rolling. He hits his receiver. How about that speed? Great individual effort. We'll go back to the play on the field. Only one man back.
Ball on the 2-yard line.
Ain't nothing. Bulldog under.
Manning gets set. Calling an audible. Firing the ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He did a terrific job getting open in the back of the end zone for the catch.
Now that's just great field awareness. giving your quarterback a target in the back of the end zone while knowing exactly where you are.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
From the 2. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Vick sets up. Looks like he's changing the play. Done. Didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Drops back, closing in, looking downfield, and the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
They line up in the I formation.
3rd and long. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Under pressure, scrambling. Looking for an option, gives this one a ride to the left. The defender's got it, loses the defender, breaks through. Harris showed outstanding athletic ability by grabbing that one.
The receiver didn't do a very good job of fighting for that one.
1st and 10. Tucks it away. Gain that one. 4-yard gain there.
This is what I would call in this situation.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback, setting up play action, throwing. Catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
Only one man back. Pressure coming, and it's caught. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch. You should stop him with this play.
It's 2nd down, 2 to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. Manning sets up. Looks like he's calling an audible. Tosses it out to the right. James was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Only one man in the backfield. He's looking, guns it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He did a great job breaking free, getting open for the catch in the end zone.
He'll play you physical, but he'll also out-quick you. This guy's always a treat when they get down near the goal line.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, John, a short drive. They covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a field goal. That's a great job by the offense to understand the situation and make the most of it.
Plows ahead. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here.
They'll start the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
That gets set. Pressure with the pass. Perfect pass into the open field. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Set. That all you got?
Going to the air on first down. Closing in. He's looking. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. White Freeman gets familiar with the quarterback for the second time today.
You got to wonder why they didn't start paying extra attention to him after the first sack.
Set. Come the heat. Hit him low.
Under pressure, surveying the field. He finds his man. The 40. He had a quick release on that pass.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Hit the ball. Red 16. Cowboy.
The Falcons using motion. Going to the right. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Done. The lone back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Man in motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. He's scrambling around. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Here's an opening. And that was a great sideline grab.
You know, you hear coaches talk about presence of mind and knowing where you are in the field, and this is where you see that talk come into play.
The main question now is there a look at this where we can see a close-up of where his feet came down? Initially, I thought that he had it.
I don't know. It looks like the ball was squirting around in there as he went out of bounds.
And the coach took a chance, knew he'd have to lose the timeout, but that's the way it goes.
That turned out to be a good call. Even though it was challenged and they lost, the only thing they lost in the end was a timeout. The gain would have been much greater had it gone the other way.
Changing the play now.
Blue 16. Blue 16. Yellow 16. Yellow 74.
It's the toss to the left. Done. Was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, great size and quickness up front. That allows him to hold up against the run while also giving him the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Set. Catch the ball, man. That's all you. Eagle left. Eagle left.
Pressure. Slings it over the middle. Right in stride.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Set. Stay after him. Stay guys.
Drops back. Closing in. Firing the ball into the end zone. That pass was tipped away at the very last moment.
You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
The backs are lined up in an I. Under pressure, scrambling around, looking downfield, gets rid of it. Crumpler did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
1 yard to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Indianapolis has jumped out to an early lead as the first quarter comes to a close with the score 14-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. This is the 10th play of this drive. Man in motion. Gets the toss to the left. He has room. Loses the defender. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Now here's what happened. He gets a pitch, bounces to the outside, and boom, he runs over a guy and heads in for the score. That's a nice looking run.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And obviously they're happy with that drive, especially since they ended it with a touchdown.
And that was a result of great play calling. They were able to get good chunks of yardage, and that moved the chain. Eventually, got him in the end zone.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. Stiff arm. Fumble. The Colts scoop up the live ball.
Try this defense here.
Only one man back. Changing the play
On
now.
the 26-yard line.
Hand it off. Off the field. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
You got him.
Calling an audible. They give it to the halfback. Picks up 5.
32 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and a deuce. Ball on their own 33. Manning gets set. He sees something in the defense. Hand it off to the back. James got just enough. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. Looks like he's calling an audible. James. Play action. Throws it right to him. The 40. Big time play by Harrison.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed. A smart coach will call this one.
1st and 10. James. They'll go with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Behind him. He has it. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. Now, smart coach will call this defense.
Only one man back.
Cowboy.
Manning sees something in the defense. Pumps once, throwing a strike to the end zone. He was there, got his hands on it, but just couldn't make the catch.
There's just no excuse for that. He's getting paid a lot of money to make those catches.
2nd down, goal to go. 8 yards to the goal line. He sees something in the defense. James, play action. Guns it out to the right. He finds his man. He made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside.
Got the ball.
Well, watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
This will be from about 20 yards out. And it's up. The try is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And we go back to the game. He sends it off. He got all of it. They head back out onto the field after scoring a touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. Scrambling. With the throw, right in stride. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Pressure coming. He surveys the field, scrambling around. With the pass, the catch on the run. And that was a gain of 7.
Makes the reception. 7-yard.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Directing traffic.
Blue 58. Sideline. Yellow 16. Yellow, 25. Green, 25.
Man in motion. Gives the ball off. Dunn gets about 5 yards and the first.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
Set. Cowboy. Come on, gee up. Bring the pain. Get out.
Dunn. Pressure. Scrambling. Brings it down, looking to run. The 30. The quarterback saw a seam, took off down the field.
I'll tell you, that's what can happen sometimes when you're man-to-man. Your back is turned and you're running downfield with a receiver, and boom, the quarterback takes off for the sticks.
They'll go from the I formation.
Set.
They're directing traffic.
Mad dog over. Tiger up. Come on, partner.
Gets the call. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Stay guys.
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
Yellow, 74. Red, 74. Green, 74. Green, 25. Come on.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
Set. Blue,
Changing the play now.
Red, 25.
Ferris comes in motion. Hand it off. About a 1-yard loss.
Come on now. You need to get this first down.
Indianapolis looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field.
Set. It's all you.
Drops back, closing in. He's scrambling around, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You want to see a heck of a throw? He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We're talking about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And that drive was very impressive. Over 70 yards, and a lot of time was used, capped by the touchdown.
The defense was on the field for a long time, and they just couldn't stop him. Give credit to the offense for doing such a great job of executing.
Should be a return here. From the 3-yard line.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. Manning gets set. Loses 1 tackle. Refuses to go down. Picks up 5.
This is a good one to call.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Down. Cowboy. Set. Get him up.
Throwing. Interception. Can't bring him down. Newman makes them pay for that mistake.
The defender had his eye in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to make the pick.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation, calling an audible now, using motion. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
All right, go for the long ball here. Get some air under this thing.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Crumpler, the man in motion. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let him get too comfortable.
That gets set. He hands it off. They'll mark it at the 26. The running back gets about 3.
Watch that game plan. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
They're in field goal range.
Third and inches. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They got nothing.
Calling an audible.
Get him low. You got him. Red, 74.
The Falcons using motion. Tosses it right. Done. Picked up good yardage and a first down on that one.
When your back can get good chunks of yardage like that, you know who to give it to when you need a first down.
Set. Here come the heat. Okay, right. Hut.
Under pressure. Scrambling. They'll run this one. He's inside the 10. And a fumble. So judging by the short distance needed for a touchdown, there's plenty of time remaining to run just about anything on this first down play.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see him just go for it here, trying to get in better position for a kick.
Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Atlanta. He flips it in there for the touchdown.
He sure did. The quarterback knew exactly where he was going to be and threw the ball right on target.
Vick has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And a big score that gives them the lead.
The momentum has definitely swung in their direction. Now that they've gone in a run and they've taken the lead, they have to stay aggressive on offense. After all, aggressive play, it's what's gotten them back into this one.
Sends it sailing. From the 7. The last time the offense had the ball, they gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field. We might see a quick pass here on first down. And welcome back. Manning sees something in the defense. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. With the adjustment, he has it. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
He sees something in the defense. He surveys the field with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Normally, he's very sure-handed, but he couldn't find a way to bring that pass in with a completion.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. He couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds. Here's the defense's chance to put an end to this drive. The defensive lineman will be in a full pass rush. So let's see if the guys up front can prevent the sack.
Fakes the throw. Pressure coming. Rolling right. Looking left for the long pass. Great throw. Airs it out and picks up a big first down.
Yeah, it looked like the quarterback and receiver had that one together. The defense lined up in man, and the offense went vertical.
We'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. Throwing. And it's caught. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation. Because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Hardly a defensive struggle today.
No, either the defense on both teams stayed in bed too long today, or everyone on offense ate their breakfast.
Nice distance. He got all of it to get the ball back after a touchdown in the last possession. And let's see about a repeat performance on this drive. Pressure. He surveys the field. Throws out to the left. He hits his receiver. Atlanta will call a timeout here. They have one remaining.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent him from getting into field goal range.
Throwing on first down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete pass. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
Vick with a man in motion. Looking for an option. Rolling left with the pass, and he ducks out of bounds at the 34.
You better kick it here.
And so looking to tie it up, the kicking team takes the field.
Is lined up for the field goal.
The kick is up. The kick was wide and off the mark. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Indianapolis 24, Atlanta 21.
Atlanta 21.
And we're back. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Booming kick downfield. I think down in the kick might have been the better option, John.
You can't really fault the returner for trying to make a play for his team. He just needs to be a little more patient while making some better decisions when he decides to bring the ball out.
Closing in. Throwing. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets as he makes his fourth catch of the game.
On the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Set.
Crumpler in motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Vick gunned it in there for the completion.
I'll tell you, this guy has one of the biggest arms in the NFL. He put all he had into that one and got him a first down.
Set.
Using motion.
Give it all you got.
Hand it off to the back.
Yeah, the defense has got to slow down this running game. Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set. Get at him, Keith. Bust his grill. D-Hop.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. He hits his receiver. The 40. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter.
Bring that pain.
The blitz is on. Throws it. He's at the 20. Loses the defender. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Touchdown, Atlanta. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Feely comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Big time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. And it's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The Colts will start this drive from the 20-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Man gets set. Hand off to the tailback. He has room. Tackle at the 28. So that was a pickup of about 9.
Give this defense a shot.
Second and a deuce. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Pressure, throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
You got him.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
This one is handed off. And he's tackled at the 33-yard line.
You should stop him with this play.
Only one man back. Looks like he's changing the play.
Come on, partner.
Gets the pass off. Grabs the off-target pass. Harrison did a nice job of bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it's stuck.
Looks like he's calling an audible. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Cowboy.
Manning sees something in the defense. He gets the count. James didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It's just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Smith is back to punt. Here's the kick. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Done. The deep back. He sees something in the defense. Using motion. To the air on first down. With the throw, and he hits his target. Price proving again why he's one of the fastest guys on the team.
Yeah, not only is he the fastest player in his team, he's one of the fastest guys in the league.
The backs are lined up in an I.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Man in motion. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
This looks like a perfect time for the screen. Be patient, and you draw the defense in and get the ball out there.
They need 7. Ball on their own 46. Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package.
46-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure. He's going to run, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Well, he took matters into his own hands.
And with some quarterbacks, you got to watch out that they don't take off on you. Everyone has to be aware.
The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on third down thus far.
Yellow, 58. Red, 16. Get in there, Ron. Yellow, 25.
Duck barely makes it past the first down marker.
Come on now, stick it to him here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Set, red,
Changing the play now.
Bring the pain. Yellow, 58.
Gain of 2.
45 on the run. Gain of 2.
Be aware of the defensive set. You've got to take what they're giving you.
Set.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off, and it's intercepted. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. James fakes the handoff. Brings it out left side. Right on target. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
Ball at about midfield. Atlanta looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field.
Offsides.
The defense was a bit too aggressive, and they're offside.
That penalty was a costly one. It basically gives the offense a free play.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Here come the heat.
Pressure with the pass. It's his receiver in stride. Great play there by Wayne.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Manning sees something in the defense. Closing in, stepping up with the throw. He was under intense pressure.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. He goes to the left side. Picked off. It's intercepted. And boy, he'd love to have that back for sure.
Well, they're down there thinking they're going to score, and boom. He makes one bad throw, and now the offense is headed to the sideline.
Under pressure, scrambling around. Looking for an option. Throws it. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
Get him thinking pass, and then surprise him with a draw play.
Pressure coming. Scrambling. With the throw. Big opening. And he makes the grab. Price adds to his total with that catch and is now over 100 yards. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. The Falcons using motion. Hand it off to the back. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set.
Pressure. Looking downfield. Buying time. He'll keep it. Breaks free.
Here's what happens. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
It's been a great game so far as these two teams move to the 4th quarter with the score. Atlanta 28. Indianapolis 24. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Tucks it away. Decent gain, about 4.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
They'll go from the I formations. Vic directing traffic.
Yellow, 16.
A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Green, 16. Ain't got nothing. Blue, 74. Yellow, 74. Red, 58.
Atlanta will call a timeout here. They have 2 left. About a yard to go. Directing traffic.
Green, 74. Blue, 25. Blue, 58.
Man in motion. Going to the right. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
He sees something in the defense.
Green, 25. Blue, 16. Green, 74. Green, 74.
Using motion. Gets the toss to the right. Just won't go down. He's at the 20. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
Changing the play now.
Red, 25. Red, 58. Yellow, 16.
Man in motion. 4, maybe 5 yards on the count.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
10th play of this drive.
Give it all you got. That's all you. Now the ball. You got him. All right. Bust his grill.
There's a flag on the play.
Red ball.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Tuck the deep back. Drops back. Closing in. Keeps it. He's inside the 10. The quarterback packed it in and decided to scramble.
Making sure the other team respects the run when the ball is in the quarterback's hands is important. You want to make sure that he doesn't try and do it too much, though, and get injured on the play.
Come on, partner. Snake up. Bring the pain. You got him. You got it. That all you got? Get the ball.
Under pressure. He's scrambling around. He'll keep it. Touchdown, Falcons. Great job by the quarterback to get it in.
That was a great decision by the quarterback. He decided to keep it and run into the end zone.
Feely comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
They have a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Scoring runs like this aren't all that unusual for them.
Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
There's a flag on the play. A mistake by the kicker on that one.
Special teams play like that doesn't seem so special.
James. Great fake. Looking for an option. Rolling left. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
The Colts line up in the shotgun. He's looking. He's taken down in the backfield by Kearney. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
The Falcons line up in the quarter defense. Still running. He didn't make it thanks to some great defensive work.
These guys know what they have to do on third down. Seems like that call was just a give up.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He gets under this one and has a lot of room to run. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
Done. Great fake. Scrambling. Surveying the field. Sends this pass out of play. The rush gets to him.
See if you can break this defense. Look downfield for a long pass.
Pressure coming. Looking downfield. He's scrambling around. Thought he could pick up some yardage himself.
Well, the thing is, when the defense is playing in a zone, you basically got everyone spying the quarterback. So it's very hard to get any yardage on a broken play like that.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Come on, D-up. Get the ball.
Pressure, scrambling. Will take off.
Number 7 with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Set.
Changing the play now.
Yellow, 16. Yellow, 74.
Man in motion. Gets the toss to the left. And he just gets by the first down marker.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Set. Bulldog under. Let's go. Ball.
We'll go with the run once again. Setting up play action. Closing in. Looking for an option. And he goes out at the 29-yard line.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
Let's get back to the play on the field. The backs are lined up in an I. Scrambling around, under pressure. Now the frustration mounts as it's third and long.
And the thing is, this guy was trying to get a little too fancy out there. He should just go through his progressions, step up in the pocket, and make the throw. There's no need to lose that kind of yardage.
Catch the ball, man.
Indianapolis lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Pressure coming, scrambling. Brings it down, looking to run. The 30. A great run, but not enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and that was a heck of a run by the quarterback. Looked like he was trying to get the ball downfield to his receiver, but he just had too much open space in front of him, and he had to take off.
Number 86 sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The Colts line up in the shotgun. He sees something in the defense. To the air on first down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. The 30. Manning picks up more yardage with that throw and has almost reached the 300-yard line. So they have first and 10 here. Atlanta looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Looks like he's changing the play. Stepping up. Great play in the backfield by Brooking. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
He hits his receiver. He was stopped short of the first down marker on that catch.
You know, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
Pressure, slings it out left side. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about fourth down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed fourth down conversions.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
That gets set.
Lose it.
Calling an audible. The Colts call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for him.
Tosses it right. Stepping up, closing in, throws it. And the catch is made. Just about a 3-yard gain.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Directing traffic. Man in motion. Under pressure. Scrambling. Keeps it. A lot of space in front of him.
Right here is how he can hurt. They get him in a 3rd down situation. So if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big 1st down.
Set. Stay up.
Calling an audible. Room to run. He's at the 2. Indianapolis calls a timeout. They have no timeouts left. This one will be over with a kneel down or maybe 2. Vic is our horse trailer player of the game.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
Stiff arms the defender to the ground. About a 4-yard gain there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Atlanta 35, Indianapolis 24. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.